Okay, so today we're still solving systems of equations, but this time we're solving it by graphing. There's three possible things that can happen. The two lines, or the two equations won't cross. So we can have it where the quadratic and the line never touch. This would be no solution. If they touch at a specific point, it's going to be one solution. And when they cross two times, there's two solutions. Okay. Then if I want to solve by graphing, I have to make sure it equals y. These ones do. My shirt looks really ugly. Okay, so then I'm going to go into my calculator, and I'm going to turn it on. Then I'm going to go to y equals. I'm going to type my top equation in the top, so I'm going to do 2x squared plus 5x minus 1. And then in the second equation, I'm going to do x minus 3. Then I want to graph them. My window's ugly. Okay, so now that it's graphed, I can fix my window. Okay. Then I am going to go to second and then graph to get the table of values. I have to cover my steps. So notice it gives me two y values. Why is the light so bad? There we go. It gives me two y values. I want to arrow down the things I can graph for both. So I am going to start at -3 and go to +1. So after I write down that list, I'm gonna want to go and plot them. What? Okay, so I'm gonna go plot my points. When I plot them, I'm gonna ignore the red column first. So I'm gonna do -3, +2, -2, -3, -1, -4, 0, -1. 1, 6 is off this graph. Okay. So that's this first equation. Then when I go and plot the second one, I ignore the middle. Oh, my fingers too fat. I'm going to ignore the middle column. So I have -3, -6, -2, -5, -1, -4, 0, -3, and 1, -2. Okay, so then I need to say where they're crossing. Where are the red and blue graphs I cannot talk. Crossing at? -1, -4. This is the blue pen that sucks. I can also tell, because if I look at this table of values, it's where the y values are the same. Questions on this one? I didn't make it so complicated. I just wrote down the steps so you can remember. Can I move on to the second one? Okay, so now I'm going to go on to the second one. I want to go back to y equals, and I'm going to change these to my new equations. Okay, now that they've graphed, I'm going to go second table. Wait a second, let me go look at my graph again. Okay, so then I'm going to do -4, 2, 2. Okay, once I've written down all my points, I'm going to go and graph them, but I'll give you guys some time to copy them down. Okay, and then I'm going to start off by plotting. 11 is off my graph, but it's just one off, so I can do that. Then I have -3, +5. Well, I can't count. I really cannot count. That was 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I have -2, +1. -1, -1. 0, -1. 1, 1, 2, 5. Then I'm going to go plot my second one. It starts at -4, 11. Then -3, 9. -2, 7. -1, 5. 0, 3. 1, 1. And 2, -1. Where are my ruler colors? So where is it crossing here? 2 places. What are they? So I have -4 and 11. And the other one is, yeah, so it'd be 1, 1. Questions here? I pick the ones that I can plot on the graph. Or, alternatively, I pick the ones where the y values are the same. When I looked at the table of the values, when the y values are the same, that's the ones I want. Well, you do have to graph it because on the test you get points for like doing and drawing me the graph, but I'm gonna do it. So this one also wants me to solve by graphing. Don't ask me why I did this one second instead of doing it first. I really think it would have helped you guys yesterday if I at least showed you what you were solving. I'm sorry, I apologize. So I want to type this into the equation. I can't even type. -3x minus 8. Yep, so then I hit graph, and my graphs will load. Because it's actually calculating the answers, that's why it takes long. Okay, so looking at this graph, before I even go get my table of values, it's going to be no solution, but like I said, what? No, I don't have to say why it's no solution. I was just saying for the test, you actually have to graph it if it asks you to solve by graphing. So I'm going to go second table to get my table of values. I don't want it in the light. I'm going to start with -2. Yeah. It's because it's programmed to read them differently, but it doesn't know any better. Okay. So I've written down my points. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Then I want to go ahead and graph these. So I have -2 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. -1, 2. 0, -2. 1, -4. 2, -4. It's going to curve back. I'm really bad at drawing these today. Okay, then I'm going to go do my red one. So I have -2, -2. I have -1, -5. And and 0, negative 8. I can only draw those ones because my graph. Okay, now are there questions? Now that I finished graphing this paper.